Alright, we are getting ready for IndyCar at the Old Phoenix. So, the graphics don't look great, but at least we don't have that dog leg. And hopefully it will be a fun race, but it's going to be very tough. 123 track temp right now, no grip in the car whatsoever. Before we get to that, I just want to show a project I've been working on. 2 weeks ago, I decided to learn Blender and start modeling because I wanted to create some landmarks and stuff for Microsoft Flight Sim. I just needed a new project and I needed to learn something new just to keep me entertained. So, what I have done is created a lighthouse that is on Highway 6 in between Lincoln and Omaha on the Platte River. And, yeah, I'm pretty proud of it for a first thing, just learning. It is not too terrible. There are a few things wrong with it, and I still haven't modeled inside here. But holy smokes, trying to import something into Flight Sim is like one of the most painful experiences I have ever had. Just trying to get it to work properly. It is driving me nuts. But I'm pretty happy with what I've got here so far, although I just noticed that I've got a few gaps in the texture that you can see through, so gonna have to solve that. But yeah, there are just a few gaps and holes that I need to clean up. But for a flight sim, when you're flying over it like this far, I think it'll do just fine. Yeah, so I have been working on this. The next thing I want to maybe try is, once I figure out things, start working on racetracks, obviously, for Flight Sim. And just model some of the dirt tracks around here. And then, essentially, once you build some stands, I should be able to just kind of quickly do it for a lot of different tracks and just clean up some tracks around the area. Just something fun to do. You know, if I ever get decent at it, then maybe try to sell some packages on Flight Sim. But really, I started off wanting to model airports. The tools for Flight Sim are just horrendous on getting things to work properly. So I worked with trying to model the airport that I used to work at and live at, essentially. And just a lot of the tools are very difficult to get to work properly. So I will model hangars and do that because that seems to be the easiest bit of it all. But yeah, just a little side project to keep me entertained and learn some new skills. But it could eventually get to the point where I decide I've already learned how to essentially create a racetrack with BeamNG. I want to start creating some rally stages, even though I know nothing about rally. But there are a few roads and stuff that I wouldn't mind trying to recreate and do. And it appears that it's a little easier to export to Beam, but not 100% sure. Flight Sim looked easy, but I've been using AI now to try and figure out what my issue is.
You have about 5 laps of fuel
I've
left.
figured out what the problem was,
You didn't exit the pit safely. You have to drive through the pits
but
without
ran out of
stopping.
time to try to correct it. So today I learned how to just
Green.
export all of those
Okay, here comes your first
textures
time lap.
on and build one single texture image. So I'm happy about that. And yeah, just got to learn how to get it in the game, and then I can create scenery and make flying videos with my scenery.
One more lap.
on the second channel, which I haven't put a video out for in a week now, just because I've been doing that project and I just haven't had time with everything else going on in life, so. But we're here in IndyCar, and hopefully we won't have horrible prediction code. But I think it's going to be a bit of don't burn up your tires with 127 track temp. I think it's going to be very easy to continually slide the nose, put yourself in a bad spot, and it's just going to be really hard to make any moves. Even at New Phoenix, it's very difficult to make any moves. Just not a whole lot of places to go. Let's do a practice pit stop here.
The officials don't like the way you're driving. Your laps won't count until you reset the car and start over.
Let's get the overlays up really quick. That way you can actually see the track temp. And we got Timothy in here saying good luck. Hopefully it's not. Hopefully it's a good, clean race, but you never know. We're starting at 18th. Not really a fan of that. That is quite a ways back, but not far enough back, and we're on the outside. So, not gonna have a whole lot of place to go. Let's make sure that we get most of these car schemes loaded in. Paint schemes, car schemes. Brain has shut off for the day. Flight Sim has drained all my brain out. Like the dev mode in that is just really, I mean, I understand why it is the way it is, but I've just got to do more research. Something's happening that I can't quite put my hand on, and the only person out there that I have found so far on YouTube that has anything that shows how to do it is like Italian. He's got good English, but I think he's Italian, and so it's somewhat difficult for me to understand. But I had it working once, and then I couldn't get it to work again to bring that model in.
Pit road is closed right now.
But I hadn't figured out the texture thing, so when I loaded the model in, it didn't have any textures.
3,705. Let's take opportunities. You have 2 additional sets of tires for this race. Be smooth and have a good run.
Alright, so 2 sets of tires. I didn't even look to see fuel. Fuel's not going to matter. Like 110 laps, so we're going to have to pit.
Catch up 20, car. Catch up 12, car.
I am sure we're going to have yellows.
Catch up 18, car.
Just hopefully not within the first corner, because even though this is a fairly wide corner, there's just not going to be anywhere to go. You're going to have people spinning out coming out of the corner because it does snap on you when you get that just 4-wheel drift slide. It snaps on you a bit, but alright, well, we are going green when it says the pace car is going off, rather than having to wait a whole straightaway. So, we'll see how many people get confused on that. Maybe some that are not ready for green flag.
Green flag, green flag.
Got a big gap.
Car inside.
Just gonna go high.
Still there. Clear inside. Inside. Clear inside.
Space. They're wrecking off the corner. And we got a caution.
Flag. They want you in single file. Pit road is closed right now.
And
Left up 12.
did
car
they
by.
just come back up on the track and wreck again?
Catch 13 car.
Or was that someone else? Because we nearly got wrecked. Okay, well. It's not looking too good out here. I'm just going to go ahead, come in, pit, get fuel.
Pit road is now open.
We are way behind, but it is a mile track, so we will have time. Just throw in a little bit of fuel here. You never know if that extra lap's going to help. A lot of dirt and debris on track from that. I assume it'll get cleaned off though. I think it cleans off with the 1 to go. Unless they don't have it cleaning the track.
5, 3, 2.
Jim out here
1.
with us. He
Right
is
here.
coming into the pits to also get fuel.
That's it, go.
And we will go fuel save mode.
They want you in single file. Catch 23 car.
This is just so that I don't get bored under caution. We're gaining 0 advantage out of this. And lost, what, 4 spots? So. But right now, track position is not our worry.
One lap to green.
Now, when we're getting lapped, I will be annoyed about our track position, but right now, not much we can do from 18th or 23rd, so.
Catch 23 car.
That also means the guy who self-spun is still out there. Was it Jim that self-spun? No, I don't. He was starting behind us. Must have been this 12 car, possibly. Who knows? Doesn't matter. Let's see how far we get this time.
Car is off. Be ready.
Next spin will be someone catching the left sides on the... Well, that guy's just going to get a black flag. Know the rules. First he self-spins. Now he
The yellow flag is out. Line up, single
jumps
file.
the start
Closed, pit
and
road is
crashes
closed.
into the
Catch
corner.
23 car. Catch 23 car.
Got a winner. Everyone on my complaint video. The quality of racing's fine. Yeah. That dude had a Class B license and was that stupid. Didn't know the rules. Couldn't handle his car.
Pit road's open.
That's where iRacing's at. Well, I guess we'll come back in for another half gallon of fuel if we catch up. We don't have time to do it this lap unless we speed up a bit here. 9 seconds to the leader. Watch this guy try to brake check me. And he does. No, he didn't. Alright.
Pit box in 10,
Get another lap of fuel in it.
5, 3, 2, 1. Right here. Move it, move it.
Yeah, that's a 4.8 Class B. And if it's the same guy from the first wreck, he's actually wrecked 3
Line up,
times.
single file. Catch up, 14 car.
Because he spun, then he spun trying to get going, and then he just destroyed his car in turn 1. So
1 to go, next time by.
he's probably got 6x from it, if that.
Catch up, 23 car.
But hey, now it should be clean, right? This race is going to take a really long time at this rate. I think because we haven't done a fast lap, it's saying it's going to take 1 hour and 5 minutes at this pace. So
About to go green, stay
It
focused.
could.
Catch up, 23 car. Pace car is off. Green flag, green flag. The car in T1 just set the fastest lap, 24.097.
question is, do I fuel save back here? Are the temps too hot for a different map?
The car in T1 just set the fastest
Do we
lap,
try to pass any of these guys? Because they are going
21.997.
hellaciously slow. I mean, 3,000 I-rated guys, but man, we are going really slow.
The car in T1 just set the fastest lap, 21.226. The car outside, clear.
Okay, now he's decided to go. Well, maybe not fully.
The car in T1 just set the fastest lap, 21.097. Still there.
Yeah, these guys are really, really slow. I don't know if they're fuel saving or what, but can't make it anywhere from here, so I guess they're just taking it easy. But the leader is 8 seconds behind
The car in
us.
T1 just set the fastest lap, 21.033 outside. Still there, hold your line. Clear outside.
We're gonna get on the move, or try to. Everything's default right now. I haven't even adjusted weight jackers. I will as needed. I mean, I was expecting the back of the pack to be a little bit slow, but that was like 600 I rating slow. They are taking it very easy, but maybe they know something I don't. So 127 on the track temp. Balance feels fine. We're just going to try not to push the right front through the corner exit. You get rotation on entry. It's all just about not pushing up at the wall. Don't get in dirty air. Let the car just kind of turn itself a bit, but we've kind of stalled out here. And maybe that's why they were going slow. It feels like the tires have already given up a bit. So, looks like the 19's just having a little struggle out of the corner. And he just drove it into the bottom really hard and nearly lost it. Or that was prediction code. He's really driving into the corner and then spending a lot of the time trying not to hit the wall on exit. And then loses all that speed on exit. And it's all resulting from him overdriving corner entry.
The car inside.
Don't need to be on the outside of the guy that can't keep it from pushing, but thankfully he lifted. A little scary. Didn't think about that one until I got to his outside. And then we overdrove that corner and shoved the nose on exit and had it snap. Alright, P19. 11 more spots to go. At least we are racing now. As I say that, smoke coming off of corner. Looks like the guy in the blue car. Is that blue? Blue and red? Looks like he got a little loose off of 2. We've got the pass done on the 19. Everyone else is still working on that behind us. They just got that done. We got 52 laps of fuel left, so you can do about 75. Problem with pitting early here.
Low car up high. Go low.
Dude just ran straight into the back of the other dude.
Line up, single file. Pit road is closed. Catch start 22 car. Past the pace
Now
car.
it's a fuel mileage race.
Catch start 22 car.
It's a fuel mileage race if it goes green, but it's probably not going to go green. I'm not going to use the set of tires yet because we still got a lot of laps left. And I think tires are going to be very valuable. And if we're not going to be pushing it while we're trying to save, then it's really pointless to waste a fresh set. With it being IndyCar, though, we're not going to gain any track position since tires take less time. There are some people just not even pitting. That is weird. I mean, it's weird, but it's not weird.
Pit box in 10. 5.
I get what they're thinking.
3, 2.
It's very
One.
doubtfully going
Right
to go
here.
green, and it's not time for tires, but
Move it, move it.
if you can set yourself up to stretch it just a few laps,
They want you in single file.
then why not do it?
Catch start 10 car.
Especially if we get a quick caution here. So we can go at the rate that we were doing.
1 to go. Next time by.
We can go
Catch
at
start
about
10 car.
66 laps. We've got 82 laps left. Okay, yeah, we're not going to be able to stretch that. I got optimistic and my numbers. I was saying we can do 75, and we were on lap 25, and going, all right, 10 laps, maybe we can do that. Yeah, we can't do that, but we'll try. We've at least got 25 extra laps of fuel.
Get ready, going green.
But some of these guys may have fresh tires now.
Pace car is off. Green, green, green.
Just big lifts. Nowhere to go. No need to sit in dirty air. Let's see what this gets us. About 1.8 gallons short right now.
The car in P1 just set the fastest lap. 20.916.
Lear's tires cooled off. Had low fuel. Oh, there we're half a gallon short on fuel at this pace. But I don't think I can go this pace for too long without getting pressured. And I don't want to go map 5. I don't think that's going to gain us enough. Let's try it. We're going to be really slow on the straights. So let's find out what map 5 gets us. Then we can decide. Map 5 does not do enough. Lifting was doing more. Alright, let's pull away a bit before Jim gets any crazy ideas. Yeah, I think the big lift on corner entry is better with the straightaway speed. Just let it roll through the corner. So 3 gallons short at full pace. 3.5 gallons now. We're using about 0.27 a lap. We can go 58 laps from here. The good news is we haven't used a set of tires, whereas some people back here may have. So if we do continue to get a caution every 20 laps, that may change things. We got a car on pit road coming out. That's someone that was involved in the last wreck. Alright, 2 clips of weight jacker. Just getting a little tight. Thankfully, we haven't been sitting in dirty air. So as long as I don't create the damage myself, we should be in a fairly good spot. Jim's not going away though. He seems to be a little bit quicker in the center of the corner. Maybe that he did take those tires. I didn't even look to see what my tires were. 93, 96. So yeah, that would have been a waste taking them off, especially if we get another caution. But the best news is the leaders are going to have to pit 25 laps before we do if it stays green. And that is going to create a very big window for the caution to come out and trap a lot of people a lap down for a moment. Most of them will get a wave around, but still not a place I want to be in. IndyCar wise though, there's not a whole lot different from version to version of Phoenix other than pitting and maybe how this turn is. I feel like in the new version you can really throw it in, but I feel like I just kind of did that. I think we're just a little bit lower banked through that corner, possibly. We pit on 28. We're about 20 laps into this run. I still don't understand what that wreck was for, if that guy was pitting or if he had a moment. But give me 2 free spots. Yeah, we just can't drop Jim. Alright. Okay, now I see what that guy checked up for. There's a little bit of a lip that I forgot about on this version down there. And if you hit that and hook yourself, it throws you sideways, and I think that is what happened. The guy just got a little sideways and the car behind him was not ready for it. This guy though is really lost grip. He just overdrove. Lost the nose. This is someone who didn't pit. I don't think this was the same guy that we were saying that about. I thought that was the 19 that we were saying it about, but maybe I misread. Kind of the same color.
Outside. Clear outside if you want it.
Little hiccup in the graphics. Wasn't even looking in my mirror, realized that I took away Jim's air. I'm just kind of going wherever the car wants to go because I don't feel like I have a whole lot of pace.
Slow car down low.
And
We're halfway in the race.
someone pitting. We got Timothy just ahead of us. Third gear spins up the tires a bit.
Outside. Clear outside.
Don't know why he wasn't just staying high, but maybe I scared him. All right, so 15th place. Timothy pit when we pit, so he's got fuel to go a while. Try to say words. Leaders are going to be pitting within the next 10 laps. And then we will be pitting 25 to 30 laps after them if we go long. Problem is going long is going to create a big speed difference, but most of the time what you get when you get these bigger gaps is the people who pit early that absolutely do not need a caution usually end up creating the caution, and well, it doesn't matter.
Pit road is closed right now.
Because normally they run over somebody trying to make it all back up and cause a caution and cause an issue, rather than just getting what they can and getting to the point where everyone cycles through. I'm gonna go 4 gallons just to make sure we're safe.
Past the pace car, catch up, 15 car.
Lead cars are going to have to take more fuel, so we may have a couple of jumps here.
Pit road is now open.
But I'm ready for new tires.
15 car.
So that worked out well. We held on to track position, we got a few spots, and we saved a set of tires, which some of the guys that pit with us may not have. All right, we didn't qualify, so I don't think Timothy did.
1.
I just don't want to get ran into while everyone's trying to get into their stalls. So tires 82-88.
Go, go, go!
We don't really gain anything, and hopefully we don't get ran into.
Be mindful,
Okay,
you
we
only
got to
have
the
one
line.
set
I'm
of
just
tires
backing
remaining.
out of
Line
here.
up, single file. Past up, 13
Way
car.
no one runs into each other as we're trying to get out. I can't pass either of you when you're side by side. And I don't think I have to pass the other guy. All right. So, tires and fuel. And the 23 somehow got out ahead of us,
One left
so
to green.
did he not take tires and just took the fuel because he took tires last time? 'Cause I'm pretty sure the 23 wasn't ahead of us. Maybe he was. Maybe he didn't pit last time and was just never lost any of that track position. I don't know. But we are still in 14th. Looks like we maybe jumped the 13.
About to go green, stay focused.
And then got jumped by the 23.
Post car is off, time to do your
Is
job.
a possibility. I don't know why this series is so bad at
Green
pacing.
flag,
but-
green flag.
and then he's just not going to go. Because he's sitting there trying to be as close to the wall as possible and can't accelerate.
Car outside.
I mean, if you want to wreck yourself by getting a shitty start and then trying to block because you got a shitty start, go for it, I guess. Also, maybe put it in the correct map, because I don't know what the fuck that speed is. He did the same thing on the start, where he was just pathetically slow. We survive. So, now we just sit and wait. Jim is up there.
Car up high.
We got a car on the wall.
The next car's the leader.
That is the one car. Just had to be very careful, but the leader has wrecked out. Thankfully, no one came full throttling up through that, trying to win the race from 16th. Alright, let's start adjusting the weight jacker a little earlier, especially since we're on lower fuel. It's going to get tighter. But nowhere to go, so we'll wait a moment, see where this plays out. We are P12, getting closer to 8th. 9 car had major issues there. It was very high. We got another car way off pace up ahead. That is, oh god, is that the guy that wrecked 5 times? No, it's not. That's the guy that I believe ran into the back of the other guy? Shit, I don't know. Been a good race though. The start was terrible, but this has been good.
Outside.
So
Still
that
there,
car
hold
is
your
a
line.
pick, hopefully. Or
Still
just
there, hold your
self-spin.
line. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Keep low.
Or just never make the pass.
Clear up top.
That took way longer than it should have.
Outside. Clear outside.
I had to block that run off. Otherwise, we were just going to be stuck side by side. It was risky, though. If he didn't lift, we were going to die. But that is IndyCar racing.
Outside.
You got to be very fucking aggressive. All right, 11th place. We are good on fuel by a lot. So I'm a bit confused why some people are falling off so bad. Either they're saving a bunch, didn't take tires that last time, but I didn't feel like saving the tires was going to do anything on a long run. We were catching, but not fast enough for it to be a big deal. But maybe I'm just not doing a good enough job of saving the right front. It was quite worn. Jim just following us up. Running P12 as the 14. Timothy just ahead of us. 10th is the 15. But I think we're all about the same iRating. Right around 4. Now Timothy's got to get past Danica. Works around the outside. Nope, doesn't quite get there. Danica got a big old push. And now throws a big old block. Just slowing them all down. Alright, track temp nearing 130. It's probably been to 130. I just haven't looked, but very off the pace lap car. It's gonna take a moment. Being low out of 4 was not where I wanted to be.
Car outside. Outside, clear.
They just let us go. Thankfully I didn't send it too hard, but still just hard enough for it to rotate a bit much for me on exit. Closing in on the end of this. Fastest lap of the race for us. And it's about to get quicker. But I can feel it in the tires. If we pushed that hard for 15 laps, tires were going to really give out. You can just feel the tension in the wheel. You know it's going to generate too much. Not feeling like a fresh set would do anything for us though in the final 20, other than lose track position. I could be wrong about that, but I think it's just heat, and the caution is going to cool them off. So I think if we do get a yellow, we'll probably just stay out, unless there's a bunch of lap cars and everyone else stays out. We We are catching a lot of cars up here as well. 6th place is way off pace for some reason, and that is why. They are in the wall, and I don't think they're going to be able to get down. Hopefully they don't create a caution. They create a caution.
They want you in single file. Pit road is closed. Catched up, 6 car. Catched up, 6 car.
Well, I was talking about it. Do we just stay out? If we pit, we're not getting fuel. How many cars are on the lead lap? There are 16 cars on the lead lap.
Pit road's
And
open.
possibly now 15 with that wreck.
Catched up, 6 car.
So we would lose 6 spots if we pit and no one else does. A lot of people not pitting at the front. Let's go ahead and pit. Screw it. Why not?
Pit box in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here. That's it, go.
May just gave up a ton of track position, but
You are out of tires. They want you in single file.
we're in 13th, it
Catch
says,
up, 10
so we
car.
lost 3 spots. Worth the gamble. See what we can do. Probably just be straight to cautions, but what, I was going to gain 2 spots if I stayed out? No, I was going to gain 1 spot if I
One left
stayed
to
out,
green.
so it's worth it. I think it'll be worth it. Just going to have to get really aggressive. So the 2 cars in front of us pit. Everyone else has stayed out. Just needed to go green to the end because we only got 15 laps. Their tires will have cooled off enough to just be fine. We can get back to 10th.
About to go green.
Then
Stay
cool.
focused.
This guy's such a fucking idiot. I don't get how you can be so bad at pacing.
Pace
But
car is
he
on.
likes
Time
to start
do your
5
job.
miles behind the pack, so.
Green, green, green.
Lap car down low. Sketchy on entry. Is there going to be any pace in these? I think we need about 5 laps before it starts showing the difference. Big ol' push.
The car in P1 just set the fastest lap. 20.848.
Yeah, so tires cool off. You get a little quicker, but after a few laps, they may start to die, so we'll see. May just not have enough time.
One just set the fastest lap. 20.841. The car outside. Still there. Clear.
2 spots to go, and then it's all just evened out.
Got 10 laps to go.
Tried to get to the outside, but it's fine. We can get to the inside.
Outside.
Downshifted to slow myself down for the cutback.
Outside is clear.
Get aggressive, just get the pass over with. Oh, the 2 car gets loose on new tires.
You're in the top 10.
Got Jim up next. Now you can see the tires. Definitely
The car inside.
Definitely old tires
Still
heating
down
up.
bottom. Clear. Car
They
inside.
are losing what they had on the restart.
Clear. Car inside. Stay high. Car outside.
This
Outside
guy's
is
such a
clear.
fucking idiot.
Car outside. Still there. You got 5 laps to go. Stay low. Clear outside if you want it.
Alright, survived Danica. We are in 8th, so we've gained 2 spots from where we were. 2 cars back behind us now after all that. Wanting to snap just a bit, but we just got to balls up.
Two more. Let's go.
Otherwise, we're not going to hold on to this spot. Big no shove. Tires have hit their limit on heat.
White flag. Stay smooth.
Someone's lost a wing. There we go. Finish 8th as the 8 car, if I don't wreck myself here.
Keep digging.
Oh no, looks like Jim might have got wrecked.
There's the
And
flag.
he did.
It's over.
Guessing Danica got him.
Good job. Very good job.
Well, that got very exciting, and glad that we pit. That was the call. Oh, we got 2 Danicas. Didn't realize. Yeah, that was a good one. Glad I decided to pit. It got us the boost. We had to have it go green so that the old tires could heat up. Because old tires are fine if they don't have any heat in them, but once you get about 5 laps in and start getting that heat on them, then it goes away. But that was a fun one. I guess I just have to complain about iRacing in a video, and then I start getting fun races. No, actually, my complaint video, I had 2 horrible races after it, and I just decided not to post them because it wasn't worth it. Let's go see. Was it this guy that wrecked? So, again, he doesn't fucking know the rules. Jumps to start. Then he gets hit. Then he spins. Then he guns it up and spins again. But he's already got a black flag from that start. So then he black flags himself again, because apparently it's just you don't fucking learn. Or I guess maybe if you already got a black flag, why not get another one? It's not gonna, I don't know if it double stacks that. Then he just goes in and wrecks himself. So, congrats to him on 2 black flags and 2 wrecks. The 9 car prediction code. We're just going to get a lot of prediction code for a bit. Okay, that was the 19 in the yellow car. We got a little bit of wall. We're just going to see a lot of prediction code right now. 16 into the wall. Oh, and that's why he was going slow. He didn't hit that. He was just pitting. And the 24 was not aware of that. That's why you should probably just get to the apron. But he stayed right on the racing line. 7 car, prediction code. Got a nice long run. Until the 20 self-spins and exits the race. Then, on the restart, big old prediction code and 1 car into the wall. Thankfully, he didn't cause a caution, even though his race was essentially over. I don't think that caused a caution. It was the other guy that got trapped up on the high side out of 4. This guy. Was it this guy? I don't know. Yeah, it was. He just, like, a lot of people are going to be pissed that he stopped on track, but he's got cars coming. He tries to go down. He's got another car coming, and he just can't get down there safely. And then he gets ran into. So I guess, you know what? Maybe it wasn't the safest option, but also you got to fucking look ahead a bit. And Danica doing some blocking. Oh, and Jim just gets up into the wall. You just got very aero. Those old tires, the heat in them. Maybe that's where the wing came from. No. That's where the wing came from. Oh, Jim's still alive. Danica still... Nope. Alright, so it was Jim's wing, too. And now he's going into the corner, and no turn. It's what Danica does. He just blocks everyone until he knocks someone's wing off. You can't protest it. You do. They say it's not a thing. You do it for the 50 fucking times he does it a week. They still say it's not a thing. He knows that his hitbox is higher or larger because his ping is higher. And so he just blocks like crazy. That's why I just said screw it and just started driving through it. You know, I'm going to get hit either way, so I may as well just risk it and go for it. So, it works out for us. It doesn't work out for Jim. Thankfully, we had the tires to just get it done. Didn't think that was going to work. We gained 28 iRating, 15 safety ratings, 0 incidents. And hopefully you enjoyed that one. Thanks for watching.